Hallo und herzlich willkommen, greetings and welcome, ich bin Hazat in the next episode of Deck Rundown. Today we are playing Vordë Scout. Vordë Scout is Shell Scout from Tassel, but as you will see, some cards are changed. You will see that the deck's change is that it's better on control but worse on the draw, and there is a shout that will help the deck out with the draw, but you will have to decide if you go and level the shout that draws, or you go and level the shout that controls your board. So let's see the shouts themselves. We will start with Retracer. I believe there shall be no surprise here. This is Drain Vitality from Tassel. On level 1, it will give an enemy creature -1/-1/-1. The reason it gives as a reduction to armor is because armor blocks lethal, so most of the ways Scout will deal with enemy threats is lethal. There is no hard removal in these colors, which means that we needed to give ways to Scout to reduce armor. And then on level 2, we see the same as in Tassel. On level 3, we see the same level 3 as it was in Tassel, and on level 4 it gives all enemy creatures -2/-1, which is the same as it was in Tassel before Drain Vitality was nerfed. Of course it makes the shout stronger, but it is only on level 4, so it takes longer to get there. And also the board isn't 8 wide, only 6 wide, so even at the highest level it won't reduce that many creatures' health and power as it was able in Tassel on the glory days. Then we have Conies. This is Solitaire, but on level 1 you can only draw back a creature with 4 power or less, and then the same levels come as they were in Tassel. The thing to look out for here is of course that you can draw back a Partonex or one of your top creatures if you run only one Conies and you don't have ways to level it. So the first time it will draw back a less powerful creature, and then you will go from there. And then we have Senix. This is a 6-cost living bird, and this replaces Cold Dragon. At level 1 you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and you draw one of them, which is like really bad. On level 2 you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, you draw one of them and then rearrange the other 4 and you put them back on top of your deck. Now this can be used in some cases, but it's still not good. For 6, you draw 1. At level 3 though, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and you draw 2 of them, then rearrange the others. And on level 4, you look at the top 8 cards of your deck, you draw 2 of them, discard 2 of them, and then rearrange the others. And this is how you will find your finishers. So in control matches, you are more like to level Senix and maybe Conies, but since Senix abrogates your other living words, it's good to level Senix in these cases. And then against aggro you can level Retracer, but against aggro, Senix will be useless. You don't need cards against aggro. So the trade-off for not having Cold Dragon is that your Retracer is stronger. But also, Conies will reach level 4 slower than Solitaire reaches level 3, so you won't be able to pull back your 7/7 healers or giant bats from Tassel that fast, so you will need Retracer against aggros. Then we have a Valiant Researcher. This is the way to upgrade your living birds. We have a Valiant Scholar, which draws a random living bird from your deck. We have the Ring. This is a unique support to Heroes of Vordë. The Ring shows you 2 random living birds, and then you choose one of them, and you put 2 copies of this living bird into your deck. And as long as you have the ring, all your living birds are 1 level higher, but when your ring is removed by support removal, then all of them go back by 1. We have Reas. This is the version of Partonex that we have in Tassel. On summon, you put 2 random living birds into your hand, but it only costs 10 since we are only ramping to 10. And then we have an Invest 2, which means that you can play this for 12. And in this case, you put another random living bird into your hand. What you see here is that you don't reduce the cost of these living birds, which means that Reas is always a templeless. This matters against aggro, all that. Against mid-range, you still can't really play Ras. Ras is here against control. And even in control matches, if you play Ras, you gave your opponent a turn. And then they have time to develop their own board. And to play your living birds that you just got, you will still need the Magicka for them. Then we have Thule. Thule costs less for each living bird in your discard pile, and on summon, it destroys all other creatures. So this is Eldin from Tassel, but as you can see, we don't have dragons here. The shouts themselves, the living birds, will be the way to reduce the cost of Thule. And at the start of your turn, you banish a random living bird from your discard pile, and you use a random living bird's effect. So, and this random living bird as well with Ras, it cannot be Senex. We have Miner, then we have Temple Guard, these are the same as in Tassel. We have the twins, this is Heroes of Vordë unique. This is a 3/7 guard that may attack an extra time each turn, and then you can play a Cornies on the twins, and you will have an 8 power creature that can attack twice the following turn, so this is also a way to end the game. We have Paladin. Paladin guards both lanes. It isn't that good on removing your opponent's stuff unless they are just tokens. Paladin is the good way to win against tokens. Then we have Haran. He has Drain and Regeneration, which is actually a powerful combo, so this is a card where regeneration actually matters. You have the healer. This is here against aggro in later stages, so you can pull it back with Cornies. And also against control, it can be a reach. Then we have Scout's Report, same as in Tassel. We have Eagle Master. This is one of your lethal creatures. It's a 3-cost 3/4, which is quite good, but also Agility doesn't have that many ways to control yet, so it is also needed for now. And then we have Accuser. Give an enemy creature -2/-0, and when you reduce the stats of an enemy creature with another effect, then reduce it by 1 more. This is sheer point, but as you can see with Raytraiser, it will also reduce the armor twice, so the armor will be reduced by 2 when you play Raytraiser and you have an Accuser on board. Then we have Assassin, who bypasses armor, so actually the Raytraiser's effect is not needed against the assassins, but against other lethal creatures that you might have in your deck. Although with 3 power you can usually bypass armor anyway, because the most armor a creature has is usually 2. There is 1 creature that has 3 armor, but no one plays that. Then we have Lol Delarn. You put 2 assassins into your hand. This is here against control. And then we have Guardians of Wizardry Assassin. This is here not just against aggro, although it's quite good to have an early lethal creature, and this is where Raytraiser could be useful, because this only has 1 power and is lethal. So if the opponent has armor, then you will need the Raytraiser to pair it with the Guardians of Wizardry Assassin. Then we have Stormturner to remove supports. There is only 1 copy of this, but you can find it if you need it. And then we have Yaikin Ryukan. This is Cicero, but only costs 5 and doesn't lose cover until you don't attack with it. And that is the deck. The playstyle will be familiar, although it's a little more laid back for the early game, because you have Twins and the Paladin, and it's harder to play this against control because we don't have that many ways to draw yet, and because Reas doesn't reduce the cost of your living birds that you're getting from the 7 and the invest effect. So you will be giving your opponent 3 turns when you play these finishers. We'll see how it does against Iron Blessed Storm, and then I will see you at the end of this episode. So let me just draw 3. We'll actually keep this. Have you mulliganed?
Yeah, I did. Do you want me to do it again?
No, then I will just Scout Support. Let's see. I'm playing against aggro, right? Or well, mid-range, but it's more aggressive with Agir and Strike and such. I think I will keep this pass.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, let me grab this here. Sorry, I was just thinking for a moment. We'll just break this charge to get 2, and we'll drop Mr. Sir.
Which lane is Shadow Lane?
The right one. Sorry, I'm used to.
So this is Shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, the right one.
The funny thing is, I'm used to this. Bet you the health. So that's the turn. And I will miss turn
Yeah.
2, so it's your turn again.
Oh, alright. See here. So I'll hit for 2 first off.
Yeah.
And then I will chuck this guy
Double.
over double. Health. There it is. And then we grab that cover stick. And that's it.
That's actually quite good for you. Because I will have to play a healer, just row, and go face and heal too. And pass.
Alrighty. Stupid healer. So first I will hit for 2 to face.
Yep.
And then I will play... Where is it? This guy over here.
Merchant. Move it to Shadow.
Yeah,
I was
Shadow,
wondering
so-
why you played the double Shadow lane. Now it makes sense. The Tribe Shaman will buff double by 2, so double will be a 5-1.
Then I shall hit.
Cover.
Yep. And then I shall hit for 5 more.
So I go down to 23, report room breaks, and I will draw a card. That's turn.
That is it, yeah.
I will go to 4, I will draw 1. We are at 4, so we will be at 6 next turn. Which means that we can go face, heal for 2, play miner in field, pass.
Stupid miner.
And this is how we are going to be at 6 next turn.
Alright, so 4, I will hit for 2 with the shaman first. And then I'll hit for 5 more.
And let's see what we get. I have 5 resource points, so the reinforcement breaks and I cannot play the card I just drew.
Alright. So then I will put...
Healer. You shoot the miner.
Yep. And then I will hit for 3 more.
And I will draw a card.
And then I will... So that's 4. So I will pop my other ring charge. And chuck Throne Keeper down here.
Inshallah.
Oh, you want it there? Okay. I'll get that. And he's buffed up.
Oh, and yeah, the +2 from Tribe Shaman. That's not good.
That is it.
Am I just dead? I go to 6. This is 5 plus 4, that's 9. You have 11 in Shadow Lane. How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
3. I think I will have to play the Accuser in field. Kill off your Tribe Shaman with the summon abilities -2, -2, and this will remove 2 power from the double and from the Throne Keeper. And maybe then we survive.
Alright, so that's 2.
And that's my turn. I will not attack with the healer.
Alright.
You have 6, you have 11 still, but this was safer.
So 5 resource points. Alright.
The question becomes if you have Shock Troop or you don't.
So I will do... Well, let's do all 5 in the Shadow Lane.
Yeah, let's see what we get from Reinforcement Rune. I can actually play this, and it's a Palhim.
Well, that's annoying as heck.
Yep.
Well, I have 5 resource points. Then I will pop the last ring charge.
You go to 6.
And then I will play
Play Panther in Shadow. And my cards cost 1 more. If the 5/4 double attack wouldn't be enough. You haven't attacked with Pillar and a Valiant Merchant.
No, I'm leaving that.
Alright. Then we draw 1. I think I will overdraw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't overdraw. I just survived. So this is 7. And all my cards cost 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attack with the accuser first. Kill off your pillar. Then I will attack your merchant with the healer. Healer dies, merchant dies, I gain 2 health. And now we'll play the Temple Guard in Shadow Lane. Gain a resource point. This cost me 6, so I have 1 point left. And everything costs +1 in my hand, so I will just have to pass.
So, first I will swing with Panther into the guard. He will survive.
Survives
Then
with
I will
1.
hit. Yeah, with 1. And then I'll hit 4 or 5.
Remember that Paladin guards both lanes.
Oh, he does.
You'll have to deal 9 to death. Or just silence it.
Wait, I don't think this deck has that, so.
You have Hook Arrow.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he guards both lanes. Well, then I'll Shadow Shift this guy over here.
You just draw
This guy
1.
was a little bit to draw 1. So that is. So I'm down to 5 resource points. So then I guess I'll hit.
You deal hit with Panther.
Yeah.
You deal 5, Panther dies.
Gotta hit with the double again.
That's 3 more damage. Paladin is at 1.
Alrighty. And then I will play the Prowler to get rid of it.
Alright, so this is a 3-3. It's just a visual problem here. So this is a 3-3. Summon, deal 1 damage to shackle an enemy creature. Or deal 1 damage and then shackle it, but the Paladin dies, so you don't get to shackle. And when this slays, gains +1/+1, so this will be a 4-4.
Alright, and then I'll swing for 2.
At least my cards don't cost infinite anymore. That's a turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
I will go to 7 + 2, 9. We go to 9. I will healer.
Gosh darn it.
And then Eagle Master. And the healer dies to your Thronekeeper. And the Eagle Master is in Shadow. And that's the turn.
Alright. 7 resource points. So I will hit for 4.
4-4. That sets me to 8.
And then I will throw Shock Troop down
Oh
over here.
no.
And
Evil
hit
Fist
for
4-4. You break
Yeah,
my
but
Flame Rune, which will mean that you are dealt 3 damage. And this breaks your report rune on 25, so you get to draw a card.
Alright. So that's 4. And then I only have enough for 2. So I will just throw this guy down here.
Daring Warrior. Alright. 8. I have 8
Oops,
cards in
David.
hand, I have 10 points. We'll trade with the Prowler. Eagle Master dies.
Now he's truly a 0/0.
And I will play the Twins and Paladin. And
So many guns.
that's the turn. Yeah, this is the power of endurance here. All the 5-cost cards at my disposal.
Well, it's not that bad. I'll check Lion down here.
Your cards cost 1 less.
Can't play anything else though. So that's just so I'll just pass.
Alright. I draw 1. I ram to 11. Let's trade the Shock Troop for the Twins. Twins attack first and then attack second. And then Paladin goes for the Daring Warrior.
I take an extra time each turn. Okay, so he's done. Okay, I didn't see his extra time. Okay.
I actually ordered this the wrong way because I could have attacked with Paladin into the shock troop, and then the twin sweaters arrived and we would have double traded. So I
Mhm.
might be dead. Oh, I have double temple guard for you. And that's the turn.
Stupid temple guard.
No getting through Shadow Lane.
No kidding.
You have a shock troop?
Let us do trade lion into
Lion,
Paladin.
because this is lethal, I will die. You are dealt 2 damage.
Alrighty. And then I will play Prowler over here to get rid of this piece of junk.
Accuser, and you go to 4/4.
Oh, you did it? Okay, perfect. And then, so that's 4. I'm down to 4 more.
And Leon can attack again.
Oh, that's right, he can. I forgot he could do that. I just read bonus region, Imperial. I'm like, hey, you could cost 1. That's completely missing the middle text. Yeah, I'll trade again.
Into the 4 power or the 3 power Temple Guard.
4-1.
Yeah. Just in case you
then...
want to misplay it. I tried. Remembering Warrior.
I guess he does. What does he remember?
And that's the turn. You have anything left? You have 2 cards left.
2 cards left, but I don't have enough mana, so
yeah.
we'll leave it.
So we are at max. 10, 4, I have 14.
Here, I gave Temple Guard +1 because you got up to max, right?
Yeah. I think 14. We'll have to Conies for the Temple Guard. Or actually, let's even do... This is 4, this is 2. We'll go for Paladin. This costs 8. And then I have 6 left. And I will Accuser the Remembering Warrior to not have any power and be at 1 health. And that's the turn.
I drew Evelyn Messenger. I will move Ninor's Prowler over here. Oops, tried to grab every... Oh, that's... So it gets buffed. +1/+1. And then I will trade into that. And then he buffs himself again. So yeah. 6 power. So let's see, 4. Then you got, how much power did he have? 4, so 2. +6.
6-2. Should be a 6-2.
Because he moved, he was a 5.
Yeah.
Down to 4.
5 and
1, and
then dealt 4 and +1/+1.
Yeah. Well, it's 9 health, which is a crap ton of health.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the turn.
Yeah.
I have 14. I will... Wait, this was... I have played one, so it's... We have 14. This is... Accuser will kill your messenger. Is that 3 damage? Yeah. Paladin will kill the Remembering Warrior. And then I will Senex on level 1. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw one of them. So we look at the top 3. We'll do that. Then I play Conies on level 3. Draw a creature from your discard pile and give it +2/+2. We'll go for the healer. And then a 4/4 charging healer will charge into your Prowler. And I gain 4 health, and that's the turn. You're up.
Alright. Chuck you down there.
Selena.
And we'll leave it at that.
We have 14 points again. And this is the point where you will probably concede. Although I will break one of your runes. I will play a level 3 Conies, grab back a healer on 7/7. And I will charge into your face, break the rune. You got up to 16, you can play something, anything, since you will have enough resource points for it. And I will heal for 7. Tribe Shaman. Not too bad. You need 2 damage to kill the Paladin. You just need to top deck into Tribe Shaman.
Yeah, top deck.
This got 6, so I have 8 left. I will play a Haran in Shadow, and then I will pass.
Alright. 7 power. This guy has 5 health. So I will throw 7 power into the...
Paladin.
So that brings it down to 3.
To 2.
Then I'll throw the Tribe Shaman
Tribe
into
Shaman, Paladin is dead.
that.
Tribe Shaman also.
Alright. So as 5. And then I will play Trier over here. What the?
I'll try to do this in Shadow, and then I will give you cover.
Yeah, and then I will play tactics, so that's
Tactics.
they don't have enough, so I will then just leave it at that because I don't think she can attack again.
No, she can't. I go to 14. Can I kill you? This is 10. I am 2 off. I can kill you this turn. Which means I go face for 4 first. You draw a card. I go face for 7 next. I heal for 7. I go to 22. You get to play a card and then you deal 3 damage to me.
Alright.
Archer's Gambit.
Move this guy over. Oops.
Freer goes to field. And you deal the 1 damage to...
We'll just get rid of the accuser.
And then I am dealing 3 damage to you with Haran. I will play a Lord Delarn. I will grab 2 assassins. And with 14 resource point, I am able to play both of the assassins from hand. And
that's dirty.
Bam, bam. You're at 0.
GG. I think that would have been... If you hadn't had that, and you didn't have any other guards, I had, like, Swift Strike, of course, as you knew, and Shock Troop, and if Sulana survived, then everything attacks.
Yeah, the problem is that we have had a 7/7 healer here.
Yeah.
I got really lucky with the draw this match. Let's see. Draw 3, mulligan. I will keep it.
I'm glad you keep your hand.
I don't know. It looks
can't
like
do
a good
anything.
one. Then we'll just draw 1 and pass.
Alright, so let's throw this guy over here.
Double. And it can gain cover since the summon effect doesn't state another. And that's for 2. So I'm up.
Yeah.
I will break the ring. I will play a miner in field. And I will not be sorry. It's a perfect trade. So you'll have to get something here, like an Evalen messenger that would move it.
Yeah, no, it's not happening. So I will have
So
to trade. And then I will play... Where is he? There you go.
Nimble Eye. Let's check the top deck.
Yep.
Is it green?
Good.
It's green.
It's green.
You get the 4/4 lethal.
There we go. That's it.
I will draw 1. I go to... Wow. I break the ring. I go Temple Guard. I pass. I just top deck this. Although at least with you hitting the summon effect and Nimble Eye, you will be trading favorably.
Yeah, so that's what I will do. Get those right there. And then I will chuck Freer Trier over here.
I go to 5. Oh, I forgot to ramp. I go to 6. We'll play the twins in Shadow Lane and pass. Your turn.
Alright, so let's see here. I am at 5. So then I will play Hooked Arrow.
Oh, yeah. You were looking for this the last game. You silenced the
I was.
twins.
Yeah, the twins get silenced. This guy gets buffed to
Plus
1.
1.
And then I will play the Tactics.
Tactics. So
So
you go
then I'll
face
hit
for
for
4.
4.
You gain +1/+1.
Right. Just leave them on standby because then I'll hit again.
Yeah. And you go face for 5. I draw 1. You have the Nimble
Alright.
Eye yet?
Yep, we'll hit with that one too.
That's for 4. I go to 17 and I can play a card if it costs 6 or less. Which it does. I will play Conies. I will grab... Probably the Temple Guard is the correct choice. I go to 7, draw 1. I will play a healer in field to get rid of your Nimble Ally. Because that was going to get annoying with the Nidoran Tactics on the board.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5, and I can't double attack anymore. I paid 3, so I have 4 left. I guess it should be 5 left with the ring, and we'll play the Temple Guard that we just drew with Conies and pass.
Alright.
Oh, should have attacked, yeah. Because now you get
Did
to
you-
the face.
You can still attack if you want.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I will play Hooked Arrow.
You disarm the Temple Guard, and also Temple Guard loses a cover, 1 power because the disarm.
So that goes up to 7 then.
Yep. Am I just dead soon? 7 plus 8, that's you have 15 damage
Let me
this
just hit.
turn.
Yeah, so I will hit.
For 7 first. I go to 12, I draw 1. You gain +1/+1 on it.
Yep. I will hit again.
Hit again. I go down to 4. I will play a card for free. Blee Paladin. It's not Paladin, it's Guardians of Wizardry Assassin. You can guess which creature I chose. Since there is only one. The Flame Rune breaks, you are dealt 3 damage, and then you have Shock Troop.
No. So that's 6 resource points. So what did I do? I played 1, so that's 5. So then I will play Throne Keeper over here.
2-1.
And banking on Nimble Ally
Nimble
here.
Ally.
To proc.
Let's see if you hit or you miss.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. That's a 4/4 then, with lethal.
And that's my... Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Now the problem is that I needed a good top deck. I might have gotten it. I'm missing 1 Magicka. Then let's hope that you don't have Sulana next. I can try. I have. We could try to not die to Sulana. If. Alright. I will trade here. Both of them die.
Oh yeah, all the arrows.
And then we have 9. So we'll have to do this. Oh, I guess that still leaves me up for Sea Strike, but you didn't have Sea Strike last turn.
No.
But you might have Sulana. And if you have Sulana, then doing this is incorrect. Which means we will Retreza the Thronekeeper on level 1. Give an enemy creature -1/-1/-1. So bye. I will have to miner in field to protect myself. I gain a resist point. And then I will play the single Storm Turner I have, and I will destroy your support.
Oh no!
And pass.
I will play Shadow Shift.
Yes. Oh no,
Ooh.
Shadow Shift. And you go face.
And then I go face.
That's that's deserved. Let me look at what the top deck would have been from. Come on, I forgot to draw first. And the draw would have saved me. That's a good one. Well deserved.
Oh, I also had a Fezzik sitting in here.
Oh yeah, and Fesic is specifically tagged. Let me show this card. Breakthrough. Summon deal damage to your opponent equal to their remaining resist points. This is specifically tagged against Chef Scout. The reason this
Yeah.
card exists is because there were times when Chef Scout just went
Mm-hmm.
and had infinite resist points and had nothing to spend it on. And that marks the end of the Living Word Scout Declan Diamond episode. I hope that you have enjoyed the matches, and I will see you next week on Cold Ender Warrior. Until then, Servus und Farewell. Isten óvjon.